What's up, everybody? How are we doing today? So, very excited. I feel like right now we're at a good place with the mod. I think we're ready for a nice early access release, if you would, a work in progress release. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and just want to go ahead and show you what we need to do to get started, because it's kind of complicated. So here we go. So starting off, you'll see the nice pre-generated town. This is Tristram, and your people will be nearby. You'll notice that everything's going to be scattered around. It's all going to be unselected. I'm sorry, unforbidden. So to start off, you can start off by building inside the town. And what you're going to be looking for throughout the town is going to be various items. All right. So what I did is I went ahead and revealed certain parts of the map. Right here, down in this building, you're going to find a set of adventurer's torches, as well as a first aid kit. Up here in the middle building, you'll find an adventurer's backpack with an adventurer's shield, as well as the adventurer's table. Now, the table itself will allow you to craft many of these items, actually all of these items. These items will help you get through the thing. Now, basically, the shield, the backpack, and the torches will give your guys special actions that they can do while inside of the instance. The instance itself is found up here in the side corner. You can find another backpack over here inside of this room. I think there's actually two backpacks in here. But basically, everything you need to get started is right here. Is right here in the beginning, in the first town. So you can either get set up and start building, or you can just grab everything and start going through there. You can also look around for different weapons and stuff. I stashed a bunch of weapons and armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and collect everything, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started and jump inside of this dungeon right here. So let's go ahead and get going. All right, we are back. So I went ahead and got everything together. Revealing the rest of the town, you can see that there's places to sleep, as well as tables and stuff, and a few little commodities to get you started quickly. If you want to stay here and build up your forces and build a bunch of extra resources, things that you want to bring with you are going to be things like the medicine, as well as the weapons, right? Since these can be turned into resources. Up here, I went ahead and got everybody together, and we're gonna get started off and go inside the dungeon. So to go inside the dungeon, you won't be able to open it up until you get close to it. So your guys have to be within a certain radius of the building for it to give you the options. If you want to read some details, then you can check out the information. Otherwise, go right here to Open Ruins. Here we got a little bit of background. If you want to, you can generate straight from here, or you can read the details while generating. So right here, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Now, after you've generated the dungeon, you'll see that there's an extra map. It's going to be very dark, but this is going to be our dungeon itself. Look for the light point, and this is going to be the way down. Grab everybody and push down. You'll notice that everything around the entrance got spawned in, including all of this extra material. This is how you are able to bring things into and out of the instance. Likewise, if you want to pull things out, you can go ahead and just select right here and pull out. All right. And then push back in. All right. So while you're inside the instance, you have special rules that are going to apply. First off, you notice that your guys are going to have special actions that they have access to, such as the first aid kit is going to enable you to to use bandages and make more aids. The torch will allow you to throw torches and do some different abilities, including make more of the flares. The rain of fire is kind of an AoE on the ground effect that basically just creates AoE damage. Uh, the shield kind of makes a tank type deal. The tank is able to taunt. He's able to pound the ground, which is basically kind of like a thunderclap. As well as he has a passive block ability for both himself and for party members around him. All right. So yeah, so as you go through, in order to combat the darkness, everything's going to be race against the clock with the darkness. So basically, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make sure that you have enough of these flares to get through. If you look up over here in the top corner, you can see that we have a nice little party layout. At the top, we have the pawn's health. This red bar that shoots across is the pain level of the pawn. All the statistics are displayed in front. The vitality is going to be kind of like a hit point system that activates to protect the pawn. This is going to be a kind of a culmination of different situational and physical and mental just basically it's very similar to early Dungeons and Dragons hit points. The idea here is that this is supposed to help protect the pawn. Different statistics for the pawn itself will contribute to this. So, for example, right here they have high intellectual, and so that's going to translate over. I'm gonna have to see what the intellectual does. So that actually gives me higher vitality regen per second. So this person right here with the higher with the high intellect will have higher regen for their vitality. So this is also for like the max vitality, and then also for the strength of the vitality. The third bar down at the bottom is going to be the resource that they're using. So right here, this is the first aid kit, so it's using aids. Right here, you have the number of flares, and up top, you have the team commander's grit. The team commander is the guy who uses the shield. It's the commander's shield. I forgot to mention that earlier. And basically, grit is going to be his ability to use his things. Grit refills automatically over time, so you don't have to break anything down. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Take a look at what this looks like. All right. So you want to kind of move slowly through the darkness, especially whenever you're first starting out, if you're not familiar with what's going on. You can go ahead and throw torches ahead of you, and they'll kind of reveal the path. You'll notice that they have these doors along the way. You can check out the doors. They have different types of loots and stuff inside of them. Should be wasting torches like that. Get my tank. Oh, so like right here we have a treasure chest. Let's go ahead and see what we got there. Oh. All right, and as you can see, we have some guys coming out. So let's get ready. Down a little pepper. Go. Now this is going to be an AoE on the ground, so that's why I don't want to step forward into it. All right, not too bad. All right, so a few notes after this first encounter. You're going to notice that my guys have been auto-tended. This is on purpose. This is to make sure that they don't bleed to death. The general idea here is to kind of relieve player stress about your pawn themselves. Likewise, you're going to see where they're going to have a slow passive regen. So over time, they're actually going to get healthier, not worse. And another thing that's going on is that you're going to notice that these bodies are going to disappear in a little bit, and they're going to drop all of their items, or at least all of their gear around here. This is both for the sake of eliminating lag and for other reasons as well. So we'll go ahead and get going. So as you can see, they just disappeared. We have pretty good natural light in here. So let's see what we have inside this treasure chest, since we're not really in a rush, since we have good light. Even though the hallway will be expiring soon. These flares that I've been throwing out, if you look, they actually will spoil after, I believe, 2 hours in game. All right, so let's go ahead. If you look at this chest, you'll see that the chest itself, there's no options until you get close to it. Once you have a pawn immediately adjacent to the chest, then you'll have the option to search it. Searching the chest will reveal whatever's inside. Oh, in this case, we got ourselves a nice 200 silver. So let's go ahead and pick that up. While we're picking up stuff, let's go ahead and get ourselves some more materials as well. So right here we see all these items on the ground. What we're going to do is that we're going to make some more first aid and then some more flares. So what you want to do is look for the equipment and pick up everything that you don't need. So the weapons are going to be able to be used to make flares. So now that I grab 2 items, I'm going to come down here to make flares, click it. You can see that it registered 2 different flares. So each weapon gives 2 different flares, excuse me. And now you can see where I'm back up to having a full 10 flares right there. For first aid, so first off, you can see, let me bandage this guy up. Short cooldown. Each time I bandage, you can see where it's going to take, I believe, 7 aid to bandage. To get back aid, what I can do is I can pick up these items and go ahead and make the aids. Oh, and you can see that they gave me some back. So now I can go ahead and now I can keep healing. Now, you want to be careful whenever you're making the aids because the aid actually does deteriorate over time. So you can see right there it just ticked down from 25 to 24. That's because it does rot while in my inventory. So it's something to keep in mind while you're going through here. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going. So back out the door we go into the darkness. Okay, a little bit too dark. Let me go ahead, get some light. Guess I could check out this room as well. And another bandage. Oh shoot. All right, looks like we got some action. Got him bottlenecked in the door. All right, nice and textbook. Let's get on in there. Dark. Throw down some light. Interesting room. Way out up there. Okay, so right here we have another treasure chest. So you get next to it and we have the option to search it. Oh, look out now. It's a trapped chest. We have a guy inside of there waiting. I guess he was inside the chest, believe it or not. Take care of him as well. We see that we have someone injured over here. I'm not a big fan of taking prisoners. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Put them out of their misery. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and start picking up gear. To convert. Nope. Check that out. Still a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. Very low in aid. There we go. Apparently didn't register the first time. And I'm in the dark. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to it. So over here, this right here is one of the healing wells. My guys don't need healing. Basically, you go next to it and you select it. And it'll do an AoE healing immediately around it. It's good for whenever your guys are pretty banged up. Let's get back out here in the hallway. And continue down. Right, so now we have these guys coming in. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and taunt this one. So you can see he just got taunted, so now he's coming over here. Oop, see if I can catch this guy. Boom! So just use my thunderclap. You can kind of see the area of effect from where he stomped so hard, if you believe it or not, that he knocked up all that dust, and you can see that they're now stunned. It's a pretty nice little stun. I believe it also staggers them. I believe it also slows them down. So let's get going over here. All right. Man, I'm gonna have to make this harder. Get too good at this. Okay, so let's go ahead, keep going. Get these weapons first. Oh, shit. So we have a range guy. So this is actually another use of the taunt ability. So if I taunt this guy, taunting range guys will make them break their cover and run out in melee. Moving right along. You want to keep those flares and that 8 up. I might make a way to use the food as well. I haven't really looked into that yet. Okay, so let's keep on going. Oh shit. Oh, that's a new one. We oh. Okay, actually I know. I think I know what caused that. Work in progress, people. Work in progress. Alright, there we go. Shit. That. Put that. Pick up that. There we go. All right, so getting a little hairy. It's fine though. We're good. We're good. Basically, you want to keep an eye on this red bar up here. So right now you can see his vitality's all the way down, which means he's taking actual physical damage right now. The red bar is representing the pain. If the pain gets too great, usually it's around, I think it's 60%. It's either 60 or 80% of the total. Then they'll actually go down. They actually go into pain shot. And I'm trying to avoid that, obviously. See how he's looking. A little worse for the wear. Medium pain, yeah. A little bit of loving. No, oh, hold up. Thought the guy was down. Nice. All right. So right here, he must have some scars since he has permanent pain like that. Let's go ahead and check out this room. Let's start. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is why we check all the rooms, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves an epic chest. What? That's right. So let's go ahead and see what's in that bad boy. Oh! Ow! How? Love it. Ooh, look at this. So yeah, so watch. So right here I have some medicine. So if I get my healer, pick up this medicine. And right now, so you see how much they have. Make aids. Boom. Got 15 aids from that. This. Nice. That is how it's done. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this. Ooh. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's keep it moving. That was a nice little room. So lost right now. Oh, okay. I know, never mind. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Let's get going. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. I think you kind of get the point. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep going deeper and deeper in here. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. As you can see though, this is the rough idea of what's going on, things to pay attention to and things to look out for. Overall, yeah, it's mostly here just so you can have fun and kind of speed up the pace of the game and give you some more bite-sized content. I guess I should have been timing how long in game this is going on for. So yeah, y'all like and subscribe, and peace.